Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to Wolf Field for the first game of the Canyon County Spuds here in the year of 2021. Going up against the Mining City Tommyknockers of the Expedition League. This is your play-by-play announcer, Dakota Haynes. We'll be back with you shortly. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to Wolf Field. This is your play-by-play announcer, Dakota Haynes, bringing you the first game of the Canyon County Spuds. They're facing off against the Mining City Tommyknockers. First pitch scheduled for 7:05 p.m. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just minutes away from first pitch. The visiting lineup for the Mining City Tommyknockers looks like this. It's second baseman number 6, Seth Lucero. Third baseman number 11, Carter Dobrinsky. Batting second. Batting third, shortstop number 3, Miles Hartsfield. Batting fourth, the first baseman number 12, Jake Mastillo. Batting fifth, the center fielder number 17, Justin Green. Sixth in the lineup is the designated hitter number 37, Steven Strauschen. Batting seventh, the right fielder number 32, Hayden Brown. Batting eighth, the catcher number 18, Vinny Antonori. And rounding out the order for the Mining City Tommyknockers is the left fielder number 13, Matt Morgan. The starting pitcher for the Tommyknockers is number 40, Jonathan Zayas. And for the home team, Canyon County Spuds, the starting lineup looks like this. Number 4, catcher Lucas Danielwicks. Batting second, the shortstop, number 3, Cole Arnold. Batting third, the third baseman, number 24, Zach Tollerman. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 18, Cameron Grant. Batting fifth in the lineup, the right fielder, number 27, Kane Ross. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 7, Mark Taylor. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 5, Dylan Jester. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 10, Cody Vaith. And rounding out the order, the center fielder, number 8, David Petrosian. The starting pitcher for the Canyon County Spuds is number 16, Gary Grogine. We'll be back in just a few minutes. This is Dakota Haynes, once again, bringing you Canyon County Spuds Baseball. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. The ceremonial first pitch being thrown by Spuds owner Jeff Dobish. Oh, his wife threw the first pitch, Shaughnessy. As baseball is back in Idaho. Caldwell, Idaho. Formerly the Caldwell Cubs were here, but now the Canyon County Spuds. As we get ready for first pitch here at 7:05 p.m. The Tommyknockers coming to Canyon County from Butte, Montana. So it's a long drive, but it's going to be an exciting season. As well, I'll be on the road with the team as well. So once again, you can always listen to the home Spuds games here on SpudsTV on the Canyon County Spuds YouTube channel at Spuds Baseball. And then for the road games, you're going to be able to find those on our website at spudsbaseball.com. Once again, this is Dakota Haynes bringing you Canyon County Spuds Baseball. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, the Canyon County Spuds are taking the field, and we're going to be right back as we're sending it down to the field for the national anthem. This is Dakota Haynes once again. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Canyon County in Caldwell, Idaho. Gary Grosjean out there on the mound for the Canyon County Spuds. Leading off for the Tommyknockers is going to be Seth Lucero. Start time scheduled for 7:05 p.m. Well, if you didn't get a chance to take a look at it as the national anthem was going on, just take a look at that beautiful backdrop here in Caldwell, Idaho. At times throughout the games, there will be a train going right behind center field. Yes, that is correct. A train going right behind center field. We are just moments away. The pitchers warming up now. And, well, the Canyon County Spuds wearing their white jerseys with pinstripes. And a Spuds across the front. Teal and purple lettering. Opening day here in the Expedition League. Once again, many games going on. So once again, Seth Lucero leading off for the Tommyknockers. This is the first game for both teams this year. First pitch, right at 7:05, a strike on the outside corner by Gary Grosjean. Now stepping back in the batter's box is Seth Lucero. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed for strike two. Now 0-2 to Lucero. Now he steps back into the box. Grosjean comes set and delivers. The 0-2, ball up in the top of the corner for a 1-2 count. Well, around the league, the Spearfish Sasquatch are leading the Badlands Big Sticks 3-2. And in the bottom of the third, the Casper Horseheads and Western Nebraska, as that is a swing and a miss for strike number 3, the first strikeout here in 2021 for the Canyon County Spuds. But as I was saying, the Casper Horseheads and the Western Nebraska Pioneers are tied at 0. Now here's number 11, Carter Dobrinsky, the third baseman, stepping into the batter's box. Swung on and missed by Dobrinsky. Well, Gary Grosjean comes to the Spuds. Grosjean comes to the Spuds from San Francisco State. Misses outside for a ball, 1-1. He stands at 6 foot 180. He's from St. George, Utah. Grosjean, ready. Now delivers. 1-1 pitch, a strike on the outside corner for strike 2. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball over to third. Tollerman up with it, throws over to first in time for the out, and that is out number 2. So Grabinski grounds out over to third, and here's Miles Hartsfield. So he is the beer batter for the Spuds. If he strikes out, Canyon County Spuds fans here at the ballpark will get discounted beer. Yes, we do actually have fans here at the ballpark. Seeing some form of normality. Pitch on its way. Fouled off to the left side and out of play. Well, Gary Grosjean posted a 3.27 ERA with 34 strikeouts and 10 walks through 41 and a third innings during his freshman year. He was the 2019 Triple CAA Honorable Mention pitcher as he played for the Reno Muck Dogs. Ground ball over to third base. Grosjean up with it, throws over to first, not in time, it gets away. Hartsfield on his way to second, and he's going three to throw to third. Late, but he is safe. Miles Hartsfield safe on the air by Gary Grosjean. Makes his way all the way over to third base. And here's Jake Mastillo. So after two straight outs, Gary Grosjean allows first base runner of the game. Swung on and missed in the turf for a 1 count. Mastillo steps back in the batter's box. Grosjean comes set and delivers. Swung on and missed for strike two. Now an 0-2 count. Gary Grosjean, and here we come, folks. The first train to come behind the ballpark here at a Canyon County Spuds game. The 0-2 pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes will be the count. Grosjean comes set and delivers. Inside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 ball. No! He's rung up on a strike. And that will get the Spuds out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. The score is still 0-0. But the Canyon County Spuds have their first chance to get on the scoreboard. This is Dakota Haynes bringing you Canyon County Spuds baseball. We'll be right back, folks. Stay tuned.
Don't you hear me coming?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Wolf Field as the first pitch to the Canyon County Spuds. Lucas Daniel Wicks is in there for a strike. Starting pitcher for the Mining City Tommyknockers is Jonathan Zayas. Daniel Wicks takes this one for a strike as well. 0-2 on Daniel Wicks. Well, Daniel Wicks, a catcher, swung on and missed for strike 3, as that is the first strikeout of the season for the Canyon County County Spuds hitters, but for Zayas on the season. And here's the shortstop, number 3, Cole Arnold, for the Canyon County Spuds. Arnold steps in, takes this one in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, fans, the infield is all turf here at Wolf Field. The outfield, just grass and dirt on the warning track. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike will be the count. Arnold takes this one on the lower outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the count. Zayas throws upstairs for ball 2. 2-2 now to Cole Arnold. Lucas Daniel Wicks just struck out if you're just now joining us. Ground ball over to third. Up with it is Dobrinski. He throws over to first in time to get Cole Arnold for the second out of the inning. And here's the third baseman, number 24, Zach Tollerman, for the Canyon County Spuds. Zayas hooks in, gets the sign. The 0-1 pitch fouled back into the net. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Downstairs for ball 2. 2-1. With 2 out in the inning. No runs have scored so far. Outside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. This is the first game for both teams this season. The 3-1 pitch, a ground ball right over to short. The shortstop, Hartsfield, up with it, throws to first in time to get Zach Tollerman out, and that will retire the side. We head to the top of the second. The score's still scoreless. Once again, this is Dakota Haynes, the play-by-play announcer for Spuds Baseball. We'll be right back, folks. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Dakota Haynes, the play-by-play announcer for the Canyon County Spuds. Justin Green stepping into the batter's box. Line drive past the diving Dylan Jester out into right field. And that's going to be a base hit for the Tommyknockers to lead off the inning. The first base hit of the season for the Tommyknockers, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, Steven Strachan, number 37. Well, folks, just bear with us as our camera angles we will have more in the future, but for now, we only have just this one. It was raining here at the ballpark earlier today, so we weren't able to get the other cameras out into the field. We'll get those out shortly. The throw over to first, not in time, as Green gets back safely. Grosjean, throw home. Long fly ball into right field. Over to his right into foul ground is Kane Ross. He'll get it in quickly. There's a long run for Kane Ross, but he got there in time to make the play. And here comes Hayden Brown, the right fielder for the T-Knocks, the Tommyknockers. Strike one called as Hayden Brown takes a look at the first pitch. Not very often do you see somebody take a look at the first pitch anymore these days. He does there. Grosjean sets and throws home. 0-1 count. Well, the Canyon County Spuds are playing their first season in the Expedition League here in the 2021 season. The Expedition League was founded in 2017 as Grosjean comes set and looks back at first base. The throw home. Called strike. Now 1-2 on Hayden Brown with one on at first. No score here in Canyon County. Caldwell, Idaho is where we are playing. Grosjean comes set and delivers outside for ball two. The throw down. Not going to get there in time as it was high. Well, the Expedition League already has 10 teams, including the Spuds. Last year's champion was the Fremont Moo. Head coach Sean Walsh and assistant coach Dalen Dobish were assistant coaches for the Moo last season. So they are bringing that championship experience here to Idaho. The Spuds are the first team in Idaho and the furthest team west in the Expedition League. Throw home, ball three out on the outside. And so now the count is full at 3-2. Brown steps back in. Grosjean, runner out there on second base. Grosjean looks at second and delivers home. And this is going to get inside for a ball four, as it's the first walk for the Tommyknockers. So here comes Vinny Antonori, the catcher for the Tommyknockers. Grosjean looks in and gets a sign. The throw home. A strike in there. It looked like a fastball. Now 0-1 for Antonori. And on deck, it's going to be Matt Morgan. One out in the inning. Ball 1. Down low. Well, Grosjean. After only allowing 1 base runner in the first inning, he's now allowed 2 here in the second. Pitcher comes set and delivers. Ground ball to Arnold as short. Throws the Jester. And the throw to first not in time, but they will get the middle runner at second for out number 2. So Antonori reaches base on a fielder's choice. 6-4. And here's Matt Morgan. Gary Grosjean. Grounded foul down the third base line. Now 0-1 on Gary Grosjean. Well, here at the ballpark, we are following CDC guidelines, so no masks required. Grosjean comes set and delivers. And down low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Spud's defense looks like this. Grosjean pitching to Lucas Danielwicks. Over at first, it's Mark Taylor. Dylan Jester out there on second base. And their first strike, 1-1. Cole Arnold is the shortstop for the Canyon County Spuds. Zach Tollerman, the third baseman. Cameron Grant out there in at left field. And swing and a miss for strike 3, as that will retire the side. We head to the bottom of the second. We're still scoreless here at Wolf Field. This is Dakota Haynes bringing you Spuds Baseball. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Wolf Field here for the opening day for the Canyon County Spuds. Well, after raining earlier, it has now turned into a beautiful sky, all blue, once again, here in Caldwell, Idaho. Takes this one for a ball. Excuse me, I forgot to switch the camera there. Just bear with us, as we are getting started. But tomorrow, I will have somebody running the Switcher studio for me as Cameron Grant fouls this one off. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. But this is the first game for both teams, the Mining City Tommyknockers and the Canyon County Spuds. 1-2 pitch popped up and into foul ground, as that will hit the top of the Spuds dugout there on the first base side, and it'll roll foul. So Grant gets another chance at it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Spuds still have not recorded a hit. But the bottom of the order coming up. Pitch outside for a ball from Jonathan Zayas. Zayas. Where's the number 40? Fouled off into the netting there right in front of the Spuds dugout. So 2-2 will be the count now for Cameron Grant. Well, Grant comes to the Spuds from Skyline Community College. Fouled off once again, this one to the right side and over the street. So Grant has a lot of power off his bat. And he could hit one out of here in just a matter of seconds. Well, the Spuds still waiting for some of their players to come play this year, but they're still playing for their respective colleges. As that's a swing and miss as the catcher throws down to first on the drop third strike. So now here comes the right fielder, number 27, Kane Ross. 2-3 put out for the Tommyknockers on Grant, but Ross now from Cuesta College. He stands in there 6'3", 190, batting from the right side. Mining City Tommyknockers with the orange tops and the white jerseys. Ground ball over to third base. Up with it is Dobrinski. He'll throw over to first, and time for out number 2. And here comes the first baseman, number 7, Mark Taylor. Now, Taylor comes from Butte Community College. Taylor taking his first at-bats of the season. He's going to be a guy that's going to be on the roster for the entire season. He takes this one in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike will be the count. Taylor takes this one for a ball. Now 1-1 to Mark Taylor. The 1-1 pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, the flag out there flying from left to right. As it's now turned into a beautiful day here at Wolf Field. Taylor takes this one for a ball as well. 3-1, as now he has taken the most pitches by any Spuds batter. And he takes this one downstairs for ball 4, as the Spuds now have their first base runner of the season. And of the day. So here comes Dylan Jester. Yes, fan. Yes, there are fans in attendance tonight. We have a sparse crowd. Fairly packed here on opening day. Fly ball down the right field line. That's hooking foul, and it will land down in the VIP section there on the right side. So here's Dylan Jester. Jester comes to the Spuds from Lower Columbia College, which is actually in my hometown of Longview, Washington. Ground ball to second. Lucero will step on the bag himself, and that will end the inning. We head to the top of the third. It will be Lucero, Dobrinsky, and Hartsfield due up for the Mining City Tommyknockers. This is Dakota Haynes bringing you Spuds Baseball. We'll be right back on Spuds TV. Welcome back, folks, here to Wolf Field. As the first pitch from Grosjean is outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Grosjean looks set and delivers. Fouled off to the left side as that's going to land over in the parking lot. So Lucero, after he struck out back in the first inning, here he is once again here in the top of the third. Downstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Now 2-1. Grosjean. The 2-1 swung on and missed for strike 2. 2-2. This is the first game for Grosjean. As we take a look around the Expedition League, the Fremont Moo currently leading the Sioux Falls Sunfish in the bottom of the fourth, 2-1. Grosjean comes set and delivers. Line drive in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Grant over towards the ball, but Lucero is into second with an easy standing double. So once again, Tommyknockers get another base hit. And here is Carter Dobrinsky. The third baseman, he grounded out 5-3 last time up. So here he is. Grosjean looks back at second. The first pitch to him, fouled back into the net. Behind home plate, no balls and 1 strike will be the count. Well, today's umpires behind home plate is Jacob Almazora. That second base is Samuel Barrett. Grosjean steps back on the mound. Looks in, gets set. He looks back at second base. Comes set and delivers. Line drive, foul, and out of play. So 0-2 on Carter Dobrinsky. As Grosjean comes set, he delivers. Outside, ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grosjean comes set once again. Looks back towards second base. Arnold covering the 1-2 pitch. Downstairs for ball 2. 2-2. Lucero out there on second. Well, it's the Canyon County Spuds have players coming from all over, but a majority of the players are from the Western region. 32 of the 36 rostered players for the Spuds are from the West. The 2-2 pitch, line drive, foul down on the left field line. Well, the Western region that I speak of includes Washington, Oregon, Idaho, California, Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. That is where most of the Spuds players have been coming from. Grosjean through 3 scoreless, fouled back once again. So still 2-2 on Carter Dobrinsky. Popped up and playable on the infield. And that's going to be caught by Spud's first baseman, Mark Taylor. So here is the shortstop, number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
He strikes out. Half-point spit for the rest of the inning. No pressure. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I did notice that time that my microphone wasn't on. I'm not quite sure why.
Jake Mastillo on deck for the Tommyknockers. Grosjean. Ground ball over to Jester out there at second. He'll throw it to first. Not in time. So Hartsfield beat the throw to first. Dylan Jester, not normally a second baseman. He's one of the backup catchers for the Spuds, but he's out there on second base. And now Coach Sean Walsh is out to talk to the base umpire, Samuel Barrett, about this. But Walsh will return. But as I was saying, Jester is a catcher on the Spuds roster, and he's playing second base here, but he's a utility and a catcher. So, I mean, and the Spuds are shorthanded right now with some of their players still playing for their respective colleges, so they have Jester out there on second. Grosjean, once again, delivers. Ground ball. High chopper, the throw, and Tollerman loses it. So the first run comes across to score here in this ball game. As the T-Knox strike first here in the top of the 4th. And it's going to be runners on first and second for the T-Knox. Mastillo batting from the left side. The throw down to third. Not in time, but Tollerman just tagged him as the runner went past the bag. And the umpires are going to talk about this, but the runner did not, or he went past the bag, and now he's going to be called out because once again, he slid past the bag, and Tollerman made the tag. So the double steal was on. And Hartsfield is now at second base. Well, the crowd here at the ballpark getting pretty loud. They love to do the stomp. 1-0 Tommyknockers here in the top of the third.
2 outs, man on second. Justin Green up to bat. As these Tommyknockers.
Grosjean has allowed 3 hits so far.
Outside for a ball.
0-1 pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hartsfield looked like he was going to go, but did not.
1-0 the score. 2 out in the inning. Jake Mastillo at the plate, and he swings at this one and misses. So now it's 1-2.
1-2 count for Justin Green. 2 outs, a man on second.
The 1-2 pitch, Mastillo. Runner out there on second for him. 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That is the third strikeout of the ball game for Gary Grosjean, and that will end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third, where it's going to be Vaith, Bedrosian, and Danielwicks for the Spuds. My name is Dakota Haynes. I am the play-by-play announcer for the Canyon County Spuds. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Wolf Field, folks, as we get ready to start the bottom of the third inning. Number 10, designated hitter Cody Vaith leading off for the Spuds.
1-0 for
So
Vaith.
he takes a pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch, ground ball over to short. Hartsfield up with it, throws to first, and beats the runner as Vaith will be the first out of the inning.
And that brings up Bedrosen. Number 8, their center fielder.
Now batting number 8, center fielder.
And here's the center fielder, number 8, David Bedrosian for the Spuds.
Wastes no time. Pitch. Strike
Wastes no time. The pitch out in their first strike. Excuse me. 0-1 will be the count. The wind-up and the pitch. Called strike on the inside corner once again on Bedrosian, as he has taken the first 2 pitches. The 0-2 pitch. Line drive out into center field, and that's going to be a base hit, as the Spuds now have their first base hit of the season. So David Bedrosian bringing the bat to Canyon County here in the 2021 season. And here is Lucas Danielwicks as it's back to the top of the lineup. Bedrosian gets back safely. Well, Luke Danielwicks, one of the best hitters on the Spuds roster, as you take a look at what he did this season for Mesa Community College. He hit .317 with a .422 on base percentage and a .448 slugging percentage. The throw back to first, not in time, as Bedrosian gets back safely once again. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Ground ball over towards third base, foul. He also scored 31 runs for Mesa Community College, and he had 39 RBIs with 10 doubles, 3 home runs. He walked 21 times and only struck out 8. The throw back to first, not in time for the 3rd time here. Danielwicks, 0-2. Called strike 3, where? I don't know. That seemed low from up in the press box, but as the umpire said, it's a strike. So, Danielwicks will strike out for the 2nd out of the inning, and here is Cole Arnold. Outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 the score. Tommy Knockers lead. 1-0. Fouled off to the right side, and this is out of play. Zayas out there on the mound for the Tommy Knockers. Well, both teams only have 2 players on the bench today, as not a lot of players are here yet, as some teams are still playing, as I've said before, as this is outside for a ball. 2-1. Well, the Spuds have 3 pitchers, as this is a long fly ball deep into center field. That's going to land fair, as Bedrosian is into third, and a sliding double for Cole Arnold. So some 2-out magic here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Spuds. And here comes the 3rd baseman, number 24, Zach Tollerman. Zayas comes set and delivers. And their first strike on the lower half. 0-1. Zayas comes set. 2 runners out there on second. Bedrosian on third. Arnold on second. Tollerman takes this one for strike 2. 2 out in the inning. 1-0 T-Knox. Spuds have runners on second and third in scoring position. Takes this one close. Tollerman 1 ball and 2 strikes will be the count.
Bottom of the third.
The 1-2 pitch. Zayas comes set and delivers. Line drive into left into left field. That's going to get down. Here comes the second run in, and he's going to score as the Spuds take the lead 2-1. So Zach Tollerman with a 2-run single.
Now batting left fielder number 18, Cameron Brent.
Man on first, 2
And
outs.
here comes Cameron Grant,
2-1 Spuds, bottom of the third.
the left fielder for
Zayas sets.
the Spuds today.
Pitch.
Takes this one for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes.
Zayas has pitched a beautiful game up to this.
Well, the Spuds have taken the lead 2-1, excuse me, as the first pitch was in there for a ball. 1-0 pitch, fouled back, 1 ball and 1 strike now. Tullerman out there on first base. As Grant struck out and was out in the 2-3 putout the last time he came up in the second inning. So just an inning ago.
Taking his time. Zayas ready as always. Zayas sets.
Zayas comes set and delivers. Ground ball towards first. And the throw to no throw, as both runners are going to be safe. That was a hard hit ball towards first that the first baseman just could not get his hands on.
Right fielder number 27.
We'll see if that was an error, but I don't think that it was.
As Coach Cowan comes out to have a conversation with Zayas. Brings up
And the pitching coach for the Tommyknockers will head out to the mound. Let's see what it is, but so it's going to be considered an error on the first baseman. So now it's runners on first and second for the Spuds.
Here we go. Cowan walking back to the dugout. Leaves Zayas on the mound.
Well, the coaches for the Tommyknockers
All right, here we go. Up to bat.
as Kane Ross steps in.
Number 27, right fielder.
He's the right fielder for Spuds here today. First pitch to him here
1-0-1.
in the third inning is a strike.
Once again, it is 2-1 Spuds in the bottom of the third. After a 2-run
Coaches for
by Tullerman. Man on second and first.
Tommyknockers.
Zayas.
Swung on and missed by Ross. Tollerman.
Tullerman tries to
It's going to be called a foul ball.
go back.
So Ross just got a piece of that one. But the coaches, as I was trying to say before, Tom McCarty is the head coach. Brandon Cohens is the pitching coach. And Jacob Schubert is the hitting coach for the Tommyknockers. The 0-2 pitch from Zayas. Swung on and missed by Ross. And that will end the inning, but not before the Spuds take the lead 2-1. This is Dakota Haynes. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back here, folks, to Wolf Field for opening day as the leadoff batter for Tommy Knockers is going to be number 37, Steven Strushin. So Grosjean still out there for the Spuds as he now has the lead 2-1. Grosjean comes set and delivers. A check swing, called a strike anyways. Now 0-2 on Strushin as he talks to the umpire. See, he steps back in the batter's box now. So the Canyon County Spuds wearing their white jerseys with a purple pinstripe on them with the teal and purple lettering. Swing and a miss. The ball not going to be a throw down to first. So a runner on for the T-Knox. So here's Hayden Brown, the right fielder for the Tommy Knockers. He walked last time up in the second inning and later was out at second base on a fielder's choice as this is fouled off to the left side and out of play. Well, folks, we did decide to continue playing today. After the rain today, it was expected to end around 5 p.m., and we knew that coming into the game. So we were just like, why not? It's a beautiful day for baseball now. So here we are at Wolf Field. The 1-1 pitch, throw down to first. Not in time as Strachan gets back safely. Grosjean out there on the mound. He has gone through 3 innings, allowing just 1 run as this is a ball. So 2-1 here for Hayden Brown as now outside for a ball. 3-1. Brown looking to just get on base. Grosjean looking to not allow him to get on base as he already has a runner over there on first. Strachan struck out and there was no throw on the drop third strike as Brown swings and misses at this one. So it's 3-2, I believe, will be the count. Full. So it'll be full. The 3-2 pitch. Grosjean looks over to first. The throwback not in time as Strachan gets back safely. Grosjean comes set and delivers. A 3-2, a line drive in the right field. That's going to get down. As it'll hold the runner at second. So it's runners on first and second for the Tommy Knockers here in the top of the 4th inning. And here is the catcher, Vinny Antonori, after the base hit by Hayden Brown. Well, we don't have any Expedition League stats to go by here in this one as this runs in on Antonori, but it just misses him. So Grosjean keeping him in the batter's box, making sure he's not going anywhere. 1-0 pitch. Line drive down the left field line. That's foul. As that was smacked off the bat of Vinny Antonori. He grounded into a fielder's choice the last time up. Steps back in now. Grosjean looks in. Eyes down, gets the pitch from the catcher. Gets set, looks back, and throw. Ground ball over to first base. That's going to get by the first baseman. And out into right field as now Kane Ross can't pick it up. And so Strachan comes around to score from second. And Hayden Brown will reach over to third off of a base hit from Vinny Antonori as head coach Sean Walsh comes out to visit with the infield, the entire infield out there on mound now for the Spuds. Nobody out there warming up in the bullpen yet for the Spuds. But there is somebody going out there right now. So Grosjean going to stay out there for the Spuds. Matt Morgan coming up. So head coach Sean Walsh just going out to make sure that Grosjean is okay. He's probably is, as this is popped up and in foul ground, as this is going to land in the purple seats here on the right side. Well, fans, just a reminder that starting tomorrow, this will not be the only camera that we have. We just weren't able to get the other cameras out today, but tomorrow we will have more camera angles to work with. So stay tuned with us tomorrow. Second game at 7:05 once again. The 0-1 to Morgan. Misses for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on the corners for the Tommyknockers as the score is tied 2-2 here at Wolf Field. 1-1. The throw over to first. Not in time. As Anatoli gets back safely. So here's Matt Morgan still stepping back into the batter's box. Grosjean comes set and delivers. A bunt attempt. The throw to second. And that's going to get by the shortstop as it was a high throw. So the run scores and both runners are safe. So the run comes in to score, and the runners are safe at first and second.
And that brings up number 6, Seth Lucero. As we're back to the top of the order for the
As the Tommyknockers now take the lead back 3-2. And it's back to the top of the lineup for the Tommyknockers, Seth Lucero. The throw inside, and that gets away from the catcher. So the runners advance. Once again, Grosjean struggling here in this inning. But there's somebody warming up down in the Spuds bullpen. It's a lefty warming up down there. As this is foul tipped and out of play. by Seth Lucero. And no out in the inning. So the 1-1 pitch on its way. Here in the top of the 4th inning, the score is 3-2, Tommy Knockers. The 1-1 pitch, a ground ball over to second. Jester up with it, throws over to first in time for out number 1. The run comes in to score via Antonori, and Matt Morgan moves up to third. And here comes Dobrinsky now, as he has gotten out both times that he's been up. He grounded out back in the first, and he popped out to the first baseman just an inning ago. So this is a strike, and they're for the first pitch to Dobrinsky. He's playing third base for the Tommy Knockers here today. Here in the top of the 4th inning, the score is 3-2 Tommy Knockers. 1 out in the inning. Runner over there on third base. Grounded foul towards the Tommy Knockers dugout. And it'll roll out towards left field. Well, back in the the 3rd inning, the Spuds had a 2-run single off the bat of Zach Tollerman. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out into center field. That's going to get down in between the right and center fielders. As it was in the right center. So Dobrinsky in there with a triple, as that was placed out into right center field. As the run comes in to score off Matt Morgan, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. My name is Dakota Haynes, and we will be right back, folks. Stay tuned. Well, we're back here in Caldwell, Idaho, at Wolf Field, as the new pitcher out there for the Canyon County Spuds is a College of Idaho pitcher. He is wearing the number 15. It's Kyle McPeak. And here is the shortstop, Miles Hartsfield, as that'll be his first task, with a runner over there on third base via the triple of Carter Dobrinsky. And so it's going to be Hartsfield and Mastillo as the first two and the least amount of batters that McPeak can face. McPeak pop this one foul and out of play. Back behind home plate. Well, the fans here at the ballpark chanting for the beer, as this is the beer batter at the plate right now, as if he strikes out, they will get free beer, as this is strike 2. So now just 1 strike away from that happening. Half-priced beer. If he strikes out, the 0-2 pitch. McPeak comes set and delivers. And the turf for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So it's 1-2 on Hartsfield. McPeak coming from the College of Idaho to help the Spuds out this week, as a couple of the Spuds pitchers on the roster all season. And there it is, the strikeout on Miles Hartsfield. And the fans are happy here at the ballpark. But the Tommyknockers lead 5-2.
First baseman, number 12, Jake Mastillo.
And here is Jake Mastillo, the first baseman for the Tommyknockers. And a lot of fans are headed to the concession stand. Oh my gosh, I've never seen something like this. But this is in the turf for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 outs in the inning. 4 runs in to score for the Tommyknockers here in the top of the 4th. It is now 5-2. McPeak, pitch in the turf for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. But Kyle McPeak, as I was mentioning before, he is coming to us right here from the College of Idaho. So he's playing on his home field. But we have 3 Northwest Nazarene pitchers on the roster, as he swings and misses at this one. But those NNU pitchers cannot join us until they're done with their collegiate year. And currently Northwest Nazarene is in the Division II NCAA tournament, and they're actually hosting the Western region just like 15 minutes south of where we are. Excuse me, east of where we are. As Mastillo, 3-1 pitch from McPeak as he comes set, is on its way. Grounded foul down the left field line, as the head coach of the Tommyknockers had to dance out of the way. So here is Mastillo still in there. A 3-2 pitch. Full count. Runner on third. 2 outs in the inning. 3-2 on its way. Fly ball into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit, as it's an RBI single for Jake Mastillo, as Carter Dobrinsky comes around to score. And it's now 6-2 Mining City Tommyknockers. So here's Justin Green. He is 1 for 2 on the day. McPeak, strike on the outside corner. Nothing and 1. Justin Green steps back in the left-handed batter's box. He's hitting from the left side. In there for a strike on the inside corner. Nothing and 2. Well, Kyle McPeak, he's a right-handed pitcher, but he pitches from the far left side of the rubber, as there is no rubber showing between him and that first base side of the rubber, as this is a pitch outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The infield playing about midway. Dylan Jester out there on the far grass side of the turf, but it doesn't matter now as that is a swing and a miss by Justin Green to retire the side. So a strikeout for Kyle McPeak as we now head to the bottom of the fourth where the Tommyknockers lead 6-2. Once again, this is Dakota Haynes, the play-by-play announcer for the Canyon County Spuds. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, folks. Sorry, folks. We didn't have audio there for a second. We are back here at Wolf Field once again. A broken bat just a minute ago by. And that's going to be a strikeout for Cody Vaith as that will retire the side and the fifth strikeout of the inning for Zayas. Sorry, folks, once again. The audio was not working. We'll be back in just a minute as Kyle McPeak is back out on the mound for the Spuds. Welcome back to Wolf Field, folks. As just a minute ago, we were without audio in that last half inning until the last batter, but we're back. So, leading off the inning for the Tommyknockers is 37, Steven Strachan, as the score is now 6-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. As Kyle McPeak is still out there for the Spuds. Now, 2 balls and no strikes. McPeak, a 2-0 pitch on its way. Inside corner for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike will be the count. And sorry about that. We almost lost the camera there. Bear with us here, folks, as we are trying to get the kinks out all today. As this is fouled back into the net. Now 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. McPeak comes set and delivers. Kyle McPeak swung on and missed for strike 3. So back-to-back Ks for McPeak. And here comes Hayden Brown, the right fielder for the Mining City Tommyknockers. So Hayden Brown steps out of the batter's box, and once again, he'll step back in. Kyle McPeak, once again, pitching from the far side towards first base. But this misses for a ball, 1-0. Popped up on the infield. Jester calls everyone off. He is underneath of it to make the catch, and he will. So that's 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th for the Spuds. Or excuse me, for the Tommyknockers. McPeak out there on the mound for the Spuds against Antonori. David Grosjean, or excuse me, Gary Grosjean popped up and out of play. Gary Grosjean went 3 1/3 innings. And Kyle McPeak now an inning and a third in relief. Pitch fouled off to the first base side towards the dugout. Gary Grosjean credited for all 6 of the Tommyknockers runs as Kyle McPeak comes set. The 0-2 pitch outside for a ball, 1-2. Now to Antonori as he pitches, or excuse me, hits from the right side. So Kyle McPeak will come set once again. But the Spuds have another runner down there in the bullpen, warming up. The line drive out into left field. Caught by Cameron Grant out there. And that will end the inning as we head to the bottom of the 5th. The score is still 6-2 here at Wolf Field. Once again, my name is Dakota Haynes. I am the play-by-play announcer for the Canyon County Spuds. We will be right back, folks. Stay tuned. Welcome back here, folks, to Wolf Field. Once again, my name is Dakota Haynes, bringing you this Spuds baseball game all season long. Leading off the inning for the Spuds, it's going to be David Bedrosian as he takes the first pitch outside for a ball as the Spuds trail 6-2. No, yes, they trail 2-6. So once again, we are here live. Fans in the stadium? Yes. So Zayas comes set, still out there. Strike called on the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. And a swing. No. Bedrosian. Swing and a miss, yes. So it's tied at 2-2, the count. Bedrosian. Grounded foul towards right side. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tomorrow we will have more cameras than just this one. So stay tuned and come back tomorrow for tomorrow's game. First pitch scheduled for 7:05 against the same Mining City Tommyknockers that the Spuds are playing today. So Zayas still out there here in the 5th inning. Bedrosian swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will be the first out of the inning here for the Spuds. So here's Luke Danielwitz.
Top of the order for the Spuds, number 4.
Petrosian.
Danielwick.
Once again.
Up to bat. Isaiah sets pitch.
Just struck out a second ago, but Danielwitz fouls this one off. He is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts, but he was a good hitter for the Mesa Thunderbirds. I believe that's, or the T-Birds, as they call them.
Isaiah throws. Ball on the outside.
As he hit well over 300 at 317. So 1 ball and 1 strike to count with 1 out in the inning. 6-2 the score. Tommy Knocker's lead outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike.
2-1 count for Danielwick.
Well, this is the Mining City Tommy Knockers inaugural season as well. So the T-Knocks are led by Tom McCarty, and he is assisted by Brandon Cowens and Jacob Schubert. They play in Butte, Montana, the beautiful city of Butte. As there are now 2 strikes on Lucas Danielwicz, and we are here in Caldwell, Idaho, the furthest team west in the Expedition League. The 2-2 pitch, fouled back into the net behind home plate. So Danielwicz staying alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. Nobody on for the Spuds, and this is a base hit into center field, as that's the first base hit off the bat of Lucas Danielwicz, who will be the Spuds catcher all season long. And here comes Cole Arnold, the shortstop, who had a double back in the 3rd inning. That was the 2-run 3rd inning for the Spuds, as it was a 2-run single off the bat of Zach Tollerman, who is on deck. Ball 1 in the dirt. Now 1-0 for Cole Arnold.
1-0 for Arnold. 1 out.
1 out in the inning. A runner on first. A throw over to first, not in time, as Lucas Danielwicz gets back safely. Pitch, call the strike, 0-1. Excuse me, 1-1. Now 1 out in the inning as well.
Arnold steps back in.
Zayas comes set, looks over to first. The throw home, fly ball out into right field. The right fielder underneath of it, he'll make the catch, and Danielwicz will retreat back to first base. And here comes Zach Tollerman once again, who had a 2-run single back in the 3rd inning. He is the sole provider of the Spuds runs here today, as he has both of the RBIs. Takes this one in the dirt for ball 1, and he holds off his teammate, Luke Danielwicz. Zayas comes set, pitching from the left side. Ground ball up to short. The throw over to first. Got him, and that will retire the side as we head to the top of the 6th, where the Spuds trail 2-6. Once again, my name is Dakota Haynes, the play-by-play broadcaster for the Canyon County Spuds. We will be right back in just a second. Stay tuned, folks. Welcome back, folks, as we are still here at Wolf Field. Yes, that is right. Here in Caldwell, Idaho. Thanks for joining the Canyon County Spuds live stream, SpudsTV. As Kyle McPeak still out there on the mound for the Spuds, and he will lead off this inning against Matt Morgan, the left fielder for the Mining City Tommyknockers. So Morgan, the left fielder, is 1 for 2 on the day. He had a base hit and struck out back in the second inning, excuse me. The 0-1 count. That's what he'll start off with, as this is a strike in there by McPeak. 0-1. Swing and a line drive down the left field line, foul. Now 0-2 to Morgan from Kyle McPeak. McPeak comes set and delivers, and this runs in, and it's going to hit Matt Morgan in the back. So that will be the first base runner for the Spuds here in this inning. Leadoff. Guy got hit by a pitch. McPeak comes set and delivers. Foul back in. It's 0-1 now on Seth Lucero as it's back to the top of the lineup for the Mining City Tommyknockers. But, hey, Kyle McPeak on the season for bunt, fouled off down the left field line. So Kyle McPeak, during the season for the College of Idaho, pitched in only 5 innings. He allowed 11 hits, 5 runs, 4 walks. He struck out 3. And he had a 9.0 ERA. But here, helping the Spuds out this week, the 0-2 pitch on its way. Runner over there at first. Upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The score is 6-2. Tommyknockers lead. And here in the top of the 6th. So this game cruising along. First game of the year for both the Canyon County Spuds and the Mining City Tommyknockers. And this is caught by Zach Tollerman over there in foul ground. So Kyle McPeak has now thrown 6. Excuse me. He's pitched to 6 batters, the minimum that he's needed to face so far. And 5 of those have resulted in an out. So, once again, Kyle McPeak producing very well on the mound for the Canyon County Spuds here on the season so far. It's just game 1, but both the batter and the pitcher will reset. McPeak comes set, looks over at first. He'll deliver, as this is a fly ball deep into center field. Bedrosian to his right, he'll make the catch, and he'll get the ball back in, as that will be the second out of the inning here for the Tommyknockers.
Now batting shortstop, number 3, your 10-barrel beer batter, Miles Hartsfield.
So once again, the Spuds trail 2-6 with 2 out in the inning here in the top of the 6th. Runner over there on first. All turf infield, all grass outfield. The first pitch popped up and out of play as this hits the top of the press box And Hartsfield launched his bat into the net behind home plate. Once again, Miles Hartsfield at the plate, as he is the beer batter for today's game. The 0-1 pitch on its way. The throw down to second. And he is called out. A beautiful play by Cole Arnold out there on second to tag the runner trying to steal with 2 outs in the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. The Spuds trailed 2-6. They have Arnold, Tollerman, and Grant leading off. We'll be back in just a minute, folks. Stay tuned. Sorry, folks. We just lost the audio again. I'm not sure what's going on. But just a double by Cameron Grant out there. So we are back now. Audio decided that it was going to drop again. We're figuring things out here at the ballpark. It's a day of trial. Stay with us. It's our first game. You know, things are bound to happen. But we're back. Ball outside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. Cameron Grant out there on second base. He just ripped the double down the right field line, and this is a base hit past the diving first baseman, and it's going to be runners on the corners for the Spuds. The ball gets away from the catcher, and Kane Ross will advance to second on the play. Once again, I'm sorry for the delay in the audio. We had lost it there for a second, but we are back now, and it's going to be runners on second and third for the Spuds here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Folks, do not go anywhere. Come back and watch this game because it is about to get interesting. As Anatori is out there to talk to his pitcher, the new pitcher, Riley Powers, out there. So the Tommyknockers right now currently lead 6-2, but the Spuds are threatening to score with 2 on second and third. Nobody out. Fly ball fouled off to the right side. Once again, the 0-1. As this is Mark Taylor there at the plate for the Spuds. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 on Mark Taylor. So it's Taylor, Jester due up on deck, and Vaith, the designated hitter, up for the Spuds. The next 3 batters. The 0-2 pitch outside as this gets in the dirt for ball 1. No advancement from the Spuds runners. Well, taking a look around the scoreboard and the league for the Expedition League. As this is close, it almost hit Mark Taylor. So it's 2-2. In the bottom of the 8th, the Spearfish Sasquatch lead the Badlands Big Sticks 6-3. The Casper Horseheads lead the Western Nebraska Pioneers 7-2. As this is a base hit up the middle for Mark Taylor, and 2 runs come in to score for the Spuds. So it is now 6-4. As that is a 2-run single for Mark Taylor here in the bottom of the 6th. Holy, can you believe it, folks? We are just 2 runs away from tying the Mining City Tommyknockers. And this runs in, and it's going to hit Dylan Chester in the left shoulder. So it's going to be runners on first and second, and here comes Cody Vaith. Welcome back, folks, as it's runners on first and second for the Spuds as they are threatening once again, and that's a swing and a miss by Cody Vaith. He's DHing here today as all 3 catchers on the Spuds roster currently are in today's lineup, and this is a swing and a miss once again, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And that's going to be an out for Cody Vaith. So it's 1 out in the inning. Runners on first and second. Here comes David Bedrosian, who is 1 for 2 on the day. Swung on and missed by Bedrosian. No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first and second. Swung on and missed and gets away from the catcher. Both runners are on their way. And they will be safe. So David Bedrosian now has a chance to bring in the tying run as Dylan Jester moves into scoring position. And if he could launch one out of here, the Spuds could be ahead. He does have some power. Bedrosian. 1-2 pitch on its way from Powers, and he will strike out David Bedrosian here. But here comes Lucas Danielwitz, who had a base hit back in the 5th inning, and he now has the chance to bring in a couple of runs, score his first RBIs of the season, as this is fouled off to the right side and to the net there on the right side. So once again, Lucas Danielwitz looking to put something in play for the Spuds. The 0-1 pitch downstairs, ball 1, 1 ball and 1 strike here with 2 outs. 3 hits on the board for the Spuds. Grounded foul off of the foot of Lucas Danielwitz. Dead ball. Calls the umpire. And Lucas Danielwitz will get another hack at it as the Tommy Knockers tried to get him out over it there at first base. So Danielwitz taking some time to step back in. He does. A 1-2 pitch on its way from Powers. Fly ball right field, and that's foul. And out of play. A 1-2 pitch on its way. Powers looks over towards third. Runners on second and third. This runs in, and it hits the jersey of Lucas Danielwitz, and it's going to be bases loaded here for Cole Arnold. So it hit the jersey of Cole Arnold, just barely nicked the jersey. But it's a hit by pitch either way. So here's Cole Arnold. He had a double back in the 3rd inning. It's been a while since he's been up, but he takes this one inside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Third baseman number 24, Zach Tollerman on deck. The 1-0 pitch. Foul back into the net behind home plate. So bases loaded for the Spuds. 2 outs in the inning. 2 runs already in. The score is 6-4, Mining City. The 1-1 pitch. On its way. And this runs in and gets away. As Mark Taylor comes in to score. So it's now a 1-run ball game as all 3 runners advance. Off the wild pitch. And folks, things are getting interesting here at Wolf Field on opening day. But if you're looking for something interesting as well, in the top of the 9th, the Soares Valley Sauber Dogs are beating the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks 16-2.
Powers, sets, Arnold, back in the box.
The 3-1 pitch, fly ball, right field. Going back is the second baseman, the right fielder there to make the catch, and that will end the inning, but not before the Spuds put on 3 runs. As we now head to the top of the 7th, it's 6-5 Mining City Tommyknockers. Once again, this game is brought to you by 10 Barrel Brewing, the official beer sponsor of the Canyon County Spuds. Welcome back here to Wolf Field, folks, as we are getting ready for the 7th inning. We just had an event on out there in right field. It was a hula hoop contest, but here at the top of the 7th inning, the leadoff hitter is the beer batter, number 3, Miles Hartsfield, as he's back up here after coming to the plate in the last inning, but he's still up because the 3rd out was a stolen base, or was a caught stealing by Matt Morgan. So it's an 0-1 count on Hartsfield to lead off the inning. McPeak still out there for the Spuds. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Called a strike on the inside corner. That was a curveball that just dropped right in there. 0-2 on Miles Hartsfield. The 0-2 pitch on its way. Once again, swung on and missed. No, foul tipped, as he just did get a piece of it. 0-2 for Mining City. Hartsfield at the plate once again. The 0-2 pitch on its way. Tommyknockers lead 6-5 here at Wolf Field in Caldwell, Idaho, as this is popped up and out of play. on the left side.
It is 6-5 Tommy Knockers. We still lead after Powers gets out of the last inning with the lead. Hartsfield is up, 0-2 count.
So we have one game final, and that is between the Fremont Moo and the Sioux Falls Sunfish, as the Moo won 8-4. This is a fly ball in the center field. Bedrosian comes in, but that's going to land. And it just drops as Bedrosian was running in on it. That's a leadoff single from Hartsfield. But in the top of the ninth, the Sasquatch are leading the Big Sticks. Horseheads are beating the Nebraska Pioneers 7-3, excuse me. And right now, those are the only 3 games going besides us here at Wolf Field. Hastings and Pierre has yet to start their game, as this is a swing and a miss. 0-1 on Jake Mastillo. So, head coach of the Spuds, Sean Walsh, using the arm of Kyle McPeak. Ground ball past the diving shortstop, and that's going to be a single. Back-to-back singles to lead off the inning for Mining City. And here comes Justin Green to the plate. So, Justin Green stepping up as Hartsfield and Mastillo have back-to-back singles. And the top of the 7th inning. The 0-1 pitch. Kyle McPeak still out there. Runners on first and second for the Tommy Knockers. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here in the top of the 7th inning. The 1-1 pitch on its way. McPeak looks back towards second. Arnold, as McPeak will now step off the mound. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 count. Long fly ball deep to right field. Going and going. Kane Russ looks up, and that is gone off the bat of Justin Green. A 3-run shot to right field for Justin Green.
Wow, he killed that one. He knew it right away, too.
So, scored just as we think about it. And as we put the scoreboard up, 9-5. Now, Mining City, Tommy Knockers lead. That is the first home run of the season for the Mining City Tommy Knockers.
And that brings up our DH, number 37.
And here comes the designated hitter, Steven Strachan, for Tommy Knockers. And head coach Sean Walsh headed out to the mound. We'll see if he takes the ball. But there is somebody warming up down in the bullpen.
However, he's not coming down yet, so I do think this might just be a conversation.
Coach Walsh just talking to McPeak, and he's turning around and headed back to the dugout. So McPeak is going to stay out there.
McPeak stays out here to verse Srirachen, or DH here.
As
After that 3-1
now
shot of Justin Green.
Assistant Coach Dobish down watching, making sure that he's ready to go. So it could be just a minute away before McPeak comes out, but he'll face Strachan at least, as this is a ball outside, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on its way. McPeak comes set and delivers. Downstairs, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. As McPeak comes set once again. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, the Spuds defense, it looks like this. Behind the dish is Lucas Danielewicz. Over on first is Mark Taylor. Dylan Jester out there on second. Cole Arnold out there at short. And Zach Tullerman out there on third. Cameron Grant out there in left field. Bedrosian and Kane Ross from left to right in the outfield. As this is in there for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on the batter, Steven Strachan. The 2-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Throw down to first is in time for the out. So the 2-3 put out gets Strachan for out number 1 in the inning. And here comes number 32, Hayden Brown, for the Mining City Tommyknockers, as they lead 9-5 here in the top of the 7th inning. So we have a run fest here at the ballpark. Both teams with more than 7 hits. Hayden Brown will outrun the throw by Kyle McPeak as he has a bunt single here in the top of the 7th. And head coach Sean Walsh is going to come out of the dugout, and that's going to be it for Kyle McPeak. We'll be right back because we're going to have a pitching change. We'll figure out who it is, and we'll let you know in just a second. This is Dakota Haynes bringing you Spuds Baseball. Once again, I'll be right back. Welcome back, folks, here to Wolf Field as the new pitcher on the mound for the Canyon County Spuds is number 12, Dimmick Wood. Kyle McPeak has now gone, or just finished off his line, but the runner on first is credited to him if it does come around to score. So Dimmick Wood, Kyle McPeak goes in 2 1/3 innings after relief of Gary Grosjean. He is credited for that runner over there on first base, but if that runner does not come around to score, Kyle McPeak has given up 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, and he struck out 2 batters. Once again, this is the first game of the season. Everything will be open, or everything will be smoothened out soon. So we will be looking just to get everything going good. But right now, we are here at Wolf Field for the first game of the season. 9-5 the score, Tommy Knockers lead. As this is strike 3 called for Vinny Antonori. The first strikeout of the day for Dimmick Wood, just as head coach Sean Walsh dialed it up. So Matt Morgan now at the plate for the the Tommy Knockers. Wow. Don't know how that happened. But this is a ball down low. Matt Morgan leading off with a runner on and 2 outs in the inning. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes with 2 out. So stay tuned, folks, as we come back tomorrow at 7:05 once again. It's going to be another party here at Wolf Field as the ball just gets away from Mark Taylor. The throw down to second, and he's in there to second base with a stolen base off the pickoff.
Beautiful run there by Brown to get back up and go after that throw away by the pitcher Wood.
So Hayden Brown down to second base. Matt Morgan, the left fielder, he is 1 for 2 on the day. He's been hit by a pitch, and he has a base hit.
Once again, we have Brown at second base, and Matt Morgan, number 13.
And Dimmick Wood, 2 balls and 1 strike.
A 2-1 count on Morgan.
As now, Morgan will ask for time, and he'll step out of the batter's box.
Comes back in, Wood is ready. Sets up.
So Morgan
2-1 count.
steps back in. Wood comes set, looks back at second,
Wood sets.
and delivers. The 2-1. Call the strike on the outside corner. A slider just in there perfectly. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2s all around. 1 on, 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. The score is 9-5 here in the top of the 7th. Ball 3 in the dirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here in the top of the 7th.
Lights on here at Wolf Field.
Wood ready. 3-2 count on Morgan.
The 3-2 pitch from Wood. Ground ball fouled off down the left field line.
Morgan
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Morgan steps back in, full count. Wood waits for the pitch. Sets.
Dimmick Wood waits. Now comes set and delivers. Swung on and missed, and Daniel Wicks applies the tag, and that will retire the side. We now head to the bottom of the 7th, where it will be Tollerman, Grant, and Ross due up for the Spuds. This is Dakota Haynes bringing you Spuds play-by-play. Once again, we'll be back in just a few seconds. Stay tuned, folks.
The 7th inning stretch.
As we now have the 7th inning stretch. Well, welcome back here to Wolf Field, folks, as we have Zach Tullerman, Cam Grant, and Kane Ross due up for the Canyon County Spuds. The score is 9-5. So the Spuds had brought the game to a one-run game, but then in the bottom of the sixth, in the top of the seventh, it was a three-run home run off the bat of Justin Green. Riley Powers still out there on the mound for the Mining City Tommyknockers. A ground ball right up the middle for a base hit off the bat of Zach Tullerman, and that is his second base hit of the game, as he actually did not play at Cuesta College this season. One of our few players from Cuesta this year. And here's Cameron Grant, the left fielder for the Spuds, who had a leadoff double just an inning ago. So Powers sets and looks back at first to deliver. Swung on and missed by Grant.
He was looking for home run number 2 at this field today.
And Cam Grant looking to get the Spuds on the board with that base hit. Looking to add some more runs onto the scoreboard, I should say, for the Spuds. A ground ball over to third. The throw to second in time for one. And over to first not in time, as Cameron Grant just reaches, says Barrett out there on second. And the head coach of Mining City Tommyknockers is coming out to talk to the umpire.
Coach Cowan talking to the umpire.
But we'll see what happens. I don't think that there's enough to change the ruling, because it was a close call, folks. It was a very close call over there on first. But I don't think there was enough to change it, and there isn't, as both, after meeting, the umpires decide to call him safe. So safe. Cam Grant was safe on that play here. And now the head coach of the Mining City Tommyknockers has been thrown out of the game.
The umpire he was talking to didn't even throw him out. The home plate umpire throws him out. So Coach Cowan has been tossed from this game, as Coach Schubert will take over.
Coach Cowan of the Tommyknockers has been thrown out.
I'm a little bit lost on that one, folks. But
and so now it's going to be Kane Ross due up for the Spuds. Powers downstairs for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Now 1-0 on its way downstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out in the inning. A runner over there on first base for the Spuds here in the bottom of the 7th. The 2-0 pitch popped up, and this is high up there into the sky. The catcher cannot make the play as he dives for it. The third baseman couldn't see it, but Kane Ross is going to get another chance to make a play. Ross is 1 for 3 on the day, so he'll be looking to get another base hit here and go 2 for 4 on the day. But Mark Taylor on deck. He had a 2-run single just an inning ago. And that's low for ball 3, 3-0 with 1 over on first and 1 out in the inning. 9-5 the score here in the bottom of the 7th inning. If you're just now joining, it's been a fun ball game. As this is a swung on and missed by Kane Ross. A lot of scoring here in this game and a lot of scoring around the Expedition League scoreboard on the day. 16-2 the final score between Soares Valley and Wheat City.
Fortunately, folks, this will be on video, so you can go back and watch everything. It is on the Spuds YouTube page tonight.
The 3-2 pitch, ground ball over towards third. The throw over to first. Got him, says
that one was even more obvious there.
Samuel Barrett, the umpire out there on second base, and we're not going to get a challenge from head coach Sean Walsh as he was called out there. But Cam Grant advances to second base, so Kane Ross advances the runner, but is called out. And here is Mark Taylor, who had that 2-run single just an inning ago in the 6th. And that had brought the game to within 1 run. And this is in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, downstairs, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Folks, as you can do so yourself, you can follow Spuds Baseball on Facebook at Canyon County Spuds, as this misses for ball 4. So it's going to be runners on first and second for the Spuds. You can also follow the Spuds on Twitter at Spuds Baseball and on Instagram at Spuds Baseball as well. You can also follow us on Twitter YouTube at Spuds Baseball, where we will be broadcasting all of our home games on SpudsTV. My name is Dakota Haynes, the play-by-play announcer for the Canyon County Spuds this season, as this is fouled off. 0-1 on Dylan Jester. So Dylan Jester, as I was saying earlier, hit .208 on the season for Lower Columbia College, .375 on base percentage, so gets on base quite a bit, .250 slugging percentage. So he didn't hit a home run, but he had a double and 5 RBIs on the year.
Power sets. Jester at the plate, 0-2 count, takes a timeout. Change the broadband so we'll see if we make it. All right, what about your? Here we go.
Here we go once again.
Jester at the plate, 0-2.
Jester, an 0-2 count on him. The 0-2 pitch, line, drive, foul, and that lands foul. So 0-2 once again to Jester. Jester looking to advance the runners on first and second, put something in a gap. It could score a run.
Here we go. Powers again.
The 0-2 pitch, outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
2 outs, man on second and first. Here in the bottom of the 7th. It is 9-5 Tommy Knockers. As Powers tries to get out of the 7th inning.
The 1-2 pitch, ground ball over to short. The throw over to first. Not in time. The throw home. Not in time as well as the run scores. And everybody is safe as the Spuds add on a run here. as that was a very close call over there at first, and Dylan Jester was called safe. So once again,
No argument, of course.
the Spuds are coming back.
Schubert of the Tommyknockers. 1-2.
Runners on first and second once again.
Powers.
Here comes Cody Faith to the plate, 0 for 3 on the day, but looking for his first base hit in the Spuds uniform here right now. What a big one it could be. 1-0 pitch.
Here we go, Powers.
On its way. Fouled off.